will be extra.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this edition of the channel. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, subscriber, welcome to you, and glad you could be here to watch this video. Today we're talking T-Mobile and what's going on with the company in terms of which companies in general are looking to be recession-proof and will probably thrive coming out of a potential recession or market setback, and which ones will be most hurt from a possible recession through the economic times. And then we'll also talk about the situation with T-Mobile and Shentel as a business affiliate. So let's start first with the first piece with the recession-proof kind of angle, and then we'll talk about Shentel. So before I get going with today's content, please do check out the links in the description box. The SMT Patreon page link is there. We also have the second channel, Steam Mobile Tech live streams. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech, and Megadon.net invite code is also there. The social media platform of the future. Never need another social media platform ever again. No algorithms, no ads, no tracking. Megadon.net. Okay, so for starters, when it comes to recession, no business could be truly recession-proof, but there are some that are probably better suited for survival during a possible business market recession and a bounce back. So this is, I guess, I don't want to say predictions, but this is commentary from New Street Research claims, and they believe that Verizon Wireless and AT&T will be dealing with the most dramatic of slowdowns in orthodox industrial revenue streams. This makes total sense. Those two companies rely on traditional ways of generating their revenue. So T-Mobile, on the other hand, seems to be positioned very favorably with this, I want to say the merger, in which they have this new spectrum position with tons of 600 megahertz access, lots of 2.5 gigahertz, and pretty quickly they're going to become a legitimate player in 5G, adding all this new untapped spectrum. Meanwhile, AT&T and Verizon are kind of at a position where they have to wait for C-band to become available for them to win, spectrum licenses in an auction and make it available for use on their networks. So based on that, the near future for T-Mobile will probably be, T-Mobile will probably fare much better. Obviously, I do think during the network integration process with the network situation, I think T-Mobile may have an increased churn rate as customers may become disgruntled in certain markets. The network performance may drop a bit, and it may cause them to see if they could find, greener pastures on the other side. So, that might happen. Also, T-Mobile does have some debt that they've accrued with this merger, but the bounce back should be great. I think the best thing for T-Mobile is to continue to be the Un-carrier, be the most attractive when it comes to pricing. And this is coming at a time where I think AT&T and Verizon, being the most premium companies, will probably not respond in that way. Therefore, I think they're going to lose some customers, and I think T-Mobile has a chance to possibly scoop up some of those customers. And I also think that Dish could potentially become a beneficiary of this as well. With lease agreements, what could they do with their spectrum assets? And what could they do with, prepaid with Dish and Boost and things like that? There's a lot that they could do. There's actually a lot of jockeying for position in the marketplace that could take place in the next 4 to 8 months. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I think Metro by T-Mobile will get very aggressive this summer. A lot of the indications are there for this. They're a beast of a prepaid company if you think about market share. And, if you think about all that's going on with the economic times, could customers start to be switching from postpaid over to prepaid? I think T-Mobile is going to respond with the Metro piece and see if they can really get a lot of those that have employment insecurities or employment uncertainties. Can you get a lot of those transitioning customers from postpaid over to your prepaid arms? So I think Verizon and AT&T would be smart to switch their focus in that way. If we look at their track records, though, they probably won't do that. It's not something that they really do. Maybe with Cricket a little bit with AT&T, but Verizon not so much. T-Mobile has already indicated that they're going to be locking in customers. They're going to be honoring all the Sprint leases, the perks, etc. They've got, Quibi, they've got Netflix, they've got, Jump on Demand for users that want new phones. They're looking to get into TV and home internet. They've opened up all these new avenues for revenue streams, and in my opinion, they're best positioned for it. I also think that we'll know more at the T-Mobile earnings report May 6th up and coming for Q1 2020. That'll give us an indication of where T-Mobile stands and what they're doing in the near future. Now let's shift our focus over to Shentel. This is a Sprint affiliate that is currently in discussions with the new T-Mobile on their future business operations. Now really, there's only two options that are out on the table. Number one, T-Mobile buys Shentel's 1.1 million subscribers and probably have to pay a premium for it. It'll probably be quite pricey. They might have to pay more than they normally would have for this current situation, but you know, that's what it's probably going to be. And the second option is maintain the affiliate operations and basically do it under T-Mobile as they were with Sprint. Ultimately, you know, it's kind of a coin flip. It looks like market experts are kind of on the fence here. Some experts are saying, you know, they should buy them out and they think that's what's going to happen. Others are saying no, they should actually stick with them as an affiliate. And that actually makes total sense to me now that I think about it. I actually wanted T-Mobile to buy them outright and then buy out all the network access and all the customers. And, you know, in that regional sense with southeastern Ohio and West Virginia and all these different markets, it really gives them good coverage there. But, you know, if you think about it, if they keep the affiliate business model that Sprint had with Shentel, you know, Shentel could continue to build out a native network that T-Mobile could actually prosper from. Something T-Mobile probably wouldn't have to do on their own if Shentel's going to do it. They've got their hands full already. T-Mobile's got this full network integration thing going on. They're still trying to build out 600 megahertz for LTE and 5G. They're still trying to build out 2.5 for LTE and 5G. And a lot of that integration stuff is going on. This would be one less thing they'd have to worry about. Also keep in mind, T-Mobile does have a bunch of new debt. So it makes sense to keep the affiliation, at least in the near-term future, and then maybe reopen these, you know, the purchase situation possibly in 5 to 10 years. But I'm really leaning that way. I kind of like that thing for T-Mobile now, as things have kind of changed over the last month after the merger. Things are very difficult. They're really cooking, and they're working hard with the network. It makes total sense to stick with Shentel as an affiliate. I don't know what T-Mobile's, you know, track record is with affiliates. I don't know if they've had them in the past. I can't think of any offhand, but it makes sense to do it at this point in time. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about those two options with T-Mobile and Shentel. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about which carrier do you think is recession proof. Your thoughts and opinions are more than welcome in the comment section below. Do go ahead and drop me that line and let me know what you guys think. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard. Before you guys get to going, if you want to help out the channel, you can like this video and then you can share it to your favorite social media platforms. That would be amazing. Thank you for that. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that and activate that bell notification icon so you never miss an episode from the SMT. And if you watch this video all the way through, hashtag Shentel. We've never done that hashtag before. If you're a real one and you watch this all the way through, hashtag Shentel. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys being here to do so. If you don't want to leave just yet, here's some other videos for you to check out. And that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm the SMT, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.